Good morning, guys. It's me, Coach D. I have a few thoughts to share, so grab your coffee and let's go. It's one of those reels, so I hope I choose my words correctly, but it's always from my heart. Everyone seems to like the divorce ones, and I guess they're the most relatable. But anyway, so by now, most people know that I had filed for divorce 3 times and I was legally separated for a year, even though we were living in the same house. Um, when I filed for divorce, the $2,500 retainer that I paid, um, I thought it was my get out of jail free card. And I could finally breathe again. I wasn't feeling suffocated anymore. I finally thought that that was my ticket to freedom. I was really feeling like I finally made the best decision I could for myself. It took a lot of years, over 15. So anyway, when that happened and the divorce was filed, everything I did in my life was being dissected. I think that if that much attention was paid to me before I filed for divorce, I probably would have never had to file. But anyway, I was kind of being followed and being stalked and watched. And I don't know, everything I did that was the reason. And I know that, for the last 15 years, the reasons were being talked about, sometimes over dinner, sometimes not, because we really weren't even, the last few years, we were just, basically just passing each other in the hallway and not really even speaking to each other. I used to eat dinner in the bedroom. But anyway, that's besides the point. So things that I had been doing for years, all of a sudden, it was an issue. Like, and my counselor was telling me that, please understand this is control. This isn't love. This is someone that's losing control. And, the smear campaign is going to start. And it did. I mean, God forbid, I felt like I was starting to live again and talk to people and I was at the gym and just enjoying people again. And it was falling apart at the same time. And these group of people really did pick me up and save me. But, everything I did, if I worked out next to a guy at the gym, if I walked in the parking lot out with a guy and some other, women, sometimes we would walk out in a group. I was this and I was doing that. And it was a whole lot to contend with, let me tell you. And, I was told, that I wasn't fully divorced until the hearing. And I thought to myself, I chuckled a little bit and I thought to myself, well, some hearings take about 7 years. I know people it has taken years to finalize the divorce. And I was thinking to myself, oh my God, if you think I'm going to live like a nun after I filed for divorce, I've already been doing that for 37 years. So anyway, I just want you to know that this kind of crap happens and it's all said and, it's all good. It all washes out in the end. But, here I am. I'm alive, I'm standing, and I'm happy. And I got through all of the mud of it. People were throwing a little bit of more mud at me that wasn't not necessary. And people got involved in where they shouldn't have. But so be it. People do that, especially small-minded people. But, my counselor really showed me the way and helped me all the way through it. And if it weren't for my counselor, I'm not even sure how I would have gotten through it. I mean, she kind of got me through it every step of the way. I had counseled since 2015, so my divorce was in 2021, and she got me all the way through it, and I thank God for her all the time. But, such is life, right? So if you're going through it, know that roll your sleeves up, and it's going to be, really a nasty time at some points through it, okay? But you know what? It doesn't really matter what anybody else says about you. As long as you're standing on your true, integrity and showing the world who you are, you don't have to put out all these small fires. Really, just concentrate on the goal of moving on and living a happier, healthier life, okay? Because these are just people, I call them chickens, pecking at your ankles and causing distraction, and you're an eagle and you're just going to have to fly above it, and you can. So that's my story. Wishing you love, peace, joy, and blessings always, and we'll talk again soon.